do this.
I doubt it. I mean, that one's just a fairy puzzle, so...
Let's get out of this area so I can actually, like, stream. Apparently. Still laggy, but not as laggy. At least this is watchable. Alright. I guess we got a new piece of paper. Starting to run out. Fumes are just so strong from this thing. Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Let's just do this one word at a time so I don't like lose track of what I was doing. Find some rare. Golden. I don't know this character apparently. Ooze. Statues. It must be CH. Statue? Maybe? I mean, there's statues, but obviously spelt very different than how it's pronounced. This is probably CH. Okay, that's step one. Okay. That finished that. That part's done. Travers? Travers? Did I copy something down wrong? Looks right.
Hmm. Last letter is an S, not a Z.
Sure. Doesn't change it. Travers. Oh, traverse? Maybe traverse. I thought I was thinking it was like, like that I typoed something and I was, yeah, whatever. We got
It's
there.
just a weird word.
It is a weird word.
Yeah.
Traverse the, uh, what is going on in this? I, what have I drawn? Oh, it's a G. Glue? Glow. Two. To visit? 12. Strange. Can I get this to fit? I guess. I don't know this character. This is B. And this is... This is Z. This is strain. B is something Z. Well, what sounds am I even missing at this point? I did write that down right? I'm not sure. I mean, I know what's there, so I'm trying to think of like what you would call those things. Like the runes?
This exact same character also appeared in the image of the fox, like, praying.
Did it?
She couldn't figure out what that was saying.
This one? Yeah, here. Because it looked like prey and then a character. Which is weird because it's one word. What like what even? Oh, it's NG. Beings. What a weird word, like, character. Like, what even fits after prey? Okay, interesting. Alright, now for the actual text that tells us what to do. Well, gives us a tip. I don't know if I can actually do what this wants me to do yet because of the whole missing a trophy still. Apparently quotes exist in this language. Why does the line just like extend? Curious. Is maybe that's just like dash. I don't know. This is what Missing. Unsung. I guess. I don't know what the dash means. Because unsung is just a word. Unless there's just like a missing character. Which there could be, like undersung or that's all I got. Well, we'll just keep going for now. Two. Sorry, I got confused for a second there. Then, wait, them. The. Greatest. Song. Okay, that so far is meaningless to me. Uh, Song. Of. Alright, here's our golden text here. The. Very golden. Golden. Path. Okay. I mean, I kind of figured that's what that meant because we've seen this text before, but let's retranslate it to confirm, I guess. As. Oh, that is way too close to the previous letters. as seen from well, that's a character combination I don't think I've seen before. Within. Unsung to them, the greatest song, the song of the golden path, as seen from within. I do not understand. I mean, maybe I just have to go there and just try to translate the text I see there. But I feel like it's related to the golden path, which has nothing to do with that area, really. I mean, do they want me to type in the golden path in like reverse or something? Don't know if I have that written down still. I'd like pull up a VOD or something. Hmm. Oh, this is unsing, not unsung. That makes more sense. The wrong character. I still don't really know what that means. How can one unsing? And why is there a song related to Golden Path? Maybe they want me to enter the path while singing? I feel like there's something else to it than that. The line that says "as seen from within," I almost like wonder if that's like read the letters, but like instead of reading them from like the camera's perspective, read them from Tunic's perspective or whatever. But I don't know how that's like what that has to do with the golden path. Maybe. Kind of want to put a pen in that one for a bit. I'm still not sure what the feather is referring to. What does this say? Let's see. With hero. Relic. Do I bother translating the rest of this? Attune to a true memory. The? Okay. Strange, but okay. Oh, I don't know this letter. What we got going on here? It's like... I guess I'll write it down. This is Y. Finally found the Y sound. I have almost everything now. I'm only missing one character. Oh, two characters. I don't have this one either. My stream is like very dying right now. This camera frame rate is like something else. Yeah, it's like the whole like stream is just like death. I don't understand why I cannot stream this game. I've never had an issue with any other game I've ever played. Alright, well. So I'll try to continue this. Instead of a pale retelling. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. Not important. I guess I should look at this guy. See if I can try to figure out what the heck this message, like what is this kind of text telling me? That's my last piece of paper. This is a problem. So what is this like? I don't really know exactly how many like cubes are happening at once here. In some ways it just feels like 4 letters. But which would just be like you have this. I assume this is gonna be this compass directions. Right? So this is where. Nor. Geese. And so, or sow. I mean, yeah. Sure. I don't think that in its own is helpful. But it's different than these guys. Oh no, it is the same characters. But there's like the missing syllables are like added, right? I assume this is. So this is a up. Rye. Le. And Dow. It's the same deal where it's like only like, sure, cool. I understand north, south, east, west is up, down, left, right. I guess if you like, I don't know if that's really information.
I mean, if nothing else, it disambiguates the isometry of the world.
Does it?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, north is up, right?
I guess. But it doesn't answer what the heck is going on here. Like, I'm trouble just reading what is being drawn. Because it's definitely not just four overlapping cubes. I don't even know what it is. I thought this would be related. It does not seem to be. I don't get it. I'm not sure what to translate that like looks like it'd be useful. I'm not sure the door of the mountains have to do with, you know, becoming the hero or whatever. Does it just not work unless you do it?
I think that's just hinting to how you get there.
Get where?
To the monastery.
Oh. Like that specific one?
Yeah.
Seems a little weird. Because like I found the monastery from that door.
Well, sure, but you didn't have to.
It's true. Yeah, I guess you could have easily just missed that hidden path and not know that there's like a second route there, and then that would be a real trick. To me, it was just like, yeah, you just walk there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know. Are there any like important pieces of text I should be translating?
Not really.
Okay. So I basically have the information that I need at this point to
Yeah.
do the rest of the things. I mean, I might as well translate the name of the game. Secret. Hmm. Yeah, secret legend. Okay. It is what it says.
It is what it
It
says.
is what it says. All right. So which one should I tackle? The feathers or the trophy room? Oh, I guess it's this guy. He's got a lot of text. Should I translate this guy's stuff, or is he basically just explaining the story?
Yeah.
Yes, translate.
No, you don't need to.
Oh, okay.
It's basically giving you the same information that's on the page with A or B.
Uh,
And then he, like, I don't know, he's snarky about it or whatever, but obviously he doesn't like you very much. Understandably.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck the feather is referring to. Like if I stand here, it's like you have the character, right? But I don't, since that's from within, I don't know if it means I'm supposed to be like reversing this. But I don't know what that has to do with the rest of it, and like I don't know that, like, where it even start this like sentence. And it does seem like it's like random, right? Like, wait, the character's gone. Was that just like a weird coincidence? I got like it extremely lucky. I mean, the first move of the golden path is going down. But I also started with a different input. I don't know, maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know if the blank like actually is meaningful, or it's just like this is literally generating like random characters. Pressing not down didn't make it disappear. I don't know. I'm glad I have 2 cryptic puzzles right now. Excellent. That is exactly what I want right now. What was the other message I got? This one. Softest feather, corrected 11 times, departed once more. There's 13 flowers. I think that just made me leave the water. Pretty sure this is empty, but yeah, empty. Whatever. Hmm. I thought maybe it was referring to like the breaks in the sentence, these random spots. But there aren't 11 of them. There's only 8. Do those like specific, if I gather those like letters, does it spell something specific? Guess I could try that. We got F core. I think we're already dead on that idea. Hmm. Yeah, I think that idea is toast. Depending on how you count this, is 11 signatures. Yeah. I guess this is maybe corrected 11 times is this? I don't know. I don't know what how that helps me though. I don't want this picture so like blurry. Like pixel. It didn't used to be. Hey, Universal. mean, the only thing that really comes to mind, honestly, at this point, is that there's some like really like you don't take the meaning of the sentence at all, and like every word is a synonym for another word, and then you combine those and you get a completely different sentence meaning. I know there's like cryptic puzzles that are like that, but I don't know what I would do for that here. I don't know. I'm tempted to ask for a hint, but I don't know if this is like a hintable thing, anyways. I mean, both these last two puzzles, I don't really have a strong idea of what to do. I'm tempted to go and like just enter the golden path backwards while singing or something like that. But like, yeah, I don't have that picture anymore. I have to go and look at my VOD and pull it up. And I'm not really sure. Like, unless I like know that's like answered, I kind of don't really feel like doing anything related to that. Because it's kind of a lot of work for something that's probably nothing. This is a pretty long song for a song you're probably not going to hear for very long normally. I guess you could like chill here while staring at the golden path puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. I guess I'll just take a hint if you have one.
For which?
Hmm. Good question. What even are the achievements in this game? I don't know if that's like spoilers at this point, but
Probably not. There's definitely no achievements for the strange beings, as they call it. That puzzle
I guess
is
all the achievements I'm missing are hit.
entirely optional.
I don't know which ones I've done. Oh, I guess here. Okay, well, all trophies probably. Unless that's the strange beings. Too cute to smash. Well, that ship has sailed. Um,
Whoops. I think I got that one
bring
by
it to the
accident.
wrong fight.
I think I mentioned that one
You
the other day.
did. I'm trying to remember what
Yeah.
it was.
I don't remember the exact conditions, but it's like getting some item before some other item.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what vintage is. Apparently, it's secret treasure number 1.
Makes sense.
Wait, is it? No, these are just totally out of order.
They're based on...
Yeah, they're based on rarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, secret treasure number 1's here. I mean, this is just my missing treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly. How is this more common than Secret Legend? What was Secret Legend?
That
Wasn't that just
was...
the random wall? Or is that something else? No, that was not the random wall.
Um... God, which one was that? That might have been the one in the back of the cathedral?
You think so? But why is this? Why is that one less common than what I have remaining?
Well,
Is the
one way to
answer like
possibly think about it is if you know all the solutions, that one's a little bit more annoying to actually do, but
I suppose.
like if people just look things up and we're like, oh, I'll get this one because it's easy or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least most people started the game.
Yeah.
um, I guess it's the start of the stupid trophy one.
What?
Sorry, drop my controller.
Oh.
I guess for the feather one or whatever.
Uh,
I don't know if you have like a reasonable hint for that.
uh,
If you don't, we can do the other one, I guess.
whatever you most recently said about it sounded fairly correct.
Oh, that all the words are like synonyms for different words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I couldn't like think of a sentence that made sense. I'm always awful at those things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There one thing that would make sense because I have seen this done in other puzzles. Departed is usually a word for left, and corrected is often a word for right. So this could be right 11 times, left once. Softest feather. I mean, I still want to say it's a stick, but I don't understand how the stick is a feather. It's gun, clearly. Guess I'm still not sure what feather is. Like softest could mean like light in theory. It doesn't, but neither does departed mean left or corrected mean right. It's like a real heckin' stretch of the synonym thesaurus book. But I don't know how feather gets to anything that is like relevant to this game. Do I need to actually open a thesaurus up?
I
Like
wonder what happens if you do that.
what in game? The game detects if you open the thesaurus.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's heckin' do it. The I can spell thesaurus. Wow, I spelled it right. Um, feather. Yeah, there's pen related things, which I did think about, but again, there's no like pen in this game. Oh, down. That's funny. Could try that. But where would I do I do that here? And wait 60 seconds? Why is it the softest feather?
Down is considered the softest feather.
Oh, is that what how this gets translated? Okay.
And no, I did not have that knowledge prior to playing this game.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing it in this spot. I just kind of that's a piece of information that hasn't been used yet. Yes, except for you could also then say down is a direction. It's like a synonym and then a double meaning of that word. That didn't work.
What did you do?
I pressed down
Exactly.
and then right 11 times and then left.
Mm-hmm. Still one part of the message that you aren't using, I guess.
Is there the softest feather corrected 11 times, departed once more. Victoria Kuchkova. It's written down. It's part of the message. I this kind of puzzle is like kind of shows up in like really cryptic word puzzles. I've seen these things before, but I'm very bad at them.
Same.
It's like every word has like another meaning, and then you take another meaning of that word, and then that like gets you there. It's one of those things where it kind of makes sense going backwards, but it doesn't really make sense going forward. So I'm not really a huge fan of these kinds, but you know, whatever. mean, there's also the star, which means maybe I have to do it in that location and not where I'm standing, but um, which I had mentioned before, but I wasn't sure if that was just a hint that from page
Uh,
51.
yeah, I think that's all it is. I
Yeah,
think you're in the right place.
just to tell you that like this is the thing to look for.
Mm-hmm.
Parted once more. I mean, there's a few parts of this that like because it's like weird twisting of the language. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
not sure what part of this I'm like misinterpreting
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the down righted 11 times, left once more. It's weird that's like corrected, not correct, right? Because then it's like righted, not right 11 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also like once more implies that there's another down somewhere. Or a left, sorry, another left somewhere. To do with this page open, maybe? I don't know why that would matter. Huh? Heckin' nothing. Do not dispose or eat this document. Somehow I still doubt that is part of the hint.
Same.
Down, right 11 times, left once more. Which thing is once more?
That is the question, isn't it?
Maybe once more means something that's not do it again. Like maybe once more actually means up. I mean, that's the missing character. No, it's not up. Maybe I have to do left 11 times. No, that didn't work either. Oh, maybe I have to wiggle around first because video games. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a weird interpretation.
Why would it be 11?
Because you did right 11 times, then you left. And maybe, I don't know. Hmm. There's one other slight interpretation. Okay, it was left 12 times. Once more than the right is pressed, I guess. Boy, what a puzzle. Let's see why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, we did it.
Congrats.
I do not know how to move around this map efficiently still. Okay, well, fortunately now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might as well ask, do I need to recover my golden line?
That would help.
Ugh, god damn it. Alright. I wouldn't happen to magically have like a backup. No?
Me or you?
Me.
You don't want my picture of it.
I'm just gonna
You will
go
not be able to read it.
I'm going to my VOD. Sure,
I'll be right back.
valid. Let's see. Content, video. Oh, I didn't highlight my stream yesterday. Let's go do that. Uh, okay. While that's going on, wait, I did solve it yesterday, right? I'm like going, most of the stream is me just doing the tech stuff. Oh, did I do the golden puzzle off stream? Ah, shit. It's possible. No, I definitely did it on stream. I must have been the previous. I must have done it on day 4, I guess. Yeah. I'm drawing some extra epic pictures. Okay. Select. Um, okay. We got this nonsense path.
What's up?
I copied the picture from my VOD.
Congrats.
Because I super don't have it. Oh, right. I should just on keyboard, not on my controller. Why does it can't get so messed up when I go into that portal?
What are you trying?
That didn't help as I expected. I was just trying to enter the golden path, except for starting from the middle.
Gotcha.
I should do it
Uh,
probably while singing. Wait, can I do that? It does let me do this apparently this way. Keyboard plus controller at the same time. I'll try it. Well, it did nothing. Maybe I should do the normal golden path, not backwards. Kind of arbitrary, like random, but nope. That's not it either. There's like a few ways to interpret this that are going to be really tedious to try to solve. One is enter the golden path like normal and then read out the text, potentially all the letters backwards. But I don't even know where the start of the message is. And I don't even know if I made a mistake entering the golden path because it's so fucking long.
I think that reading the characters from the inside doesn't make sense because that would put lines on like the right side of characters, right?
Are they always on the left side correctly?
Well, that's what it looked like, right? You were looking at that the other day.
Yeah, I guess so. They are correctly on the left side. Right, that's not a good example of that.
Some of these characters are like just completely bogus, but
Are they?
yeah, I think so. Like ones where it's just like a single like top corner of like the middle of the, I don't know.
These kind of all look like normal characters to me. I don't know.
Yeah, these ones might be. I don't know, sometimes it gives you weird ones, I feel like.
I mean, this one's kind of weird. Kind of, from my understanding, doesn't make any sense to have a circle in that context.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But that part of the message does mean something, obviously.
That's seen from within. I'm also like not really sure the whole singing bit, or unsinging, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. Like, what is the song of the Golden Path? And how can you unsing something? Or really do anything besides just hold B? Unless it is just hold B while pressing buttons. I don't know if that matters though. This character, if I press down twice, it's just like that symbol. Yeah, same symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't affect that. don't know why you can shield while singing.
I don't think I knew that.
How do I move? Things that you can do while singing. This item is so weird to me.
Same. I literally have never used it to any, like, effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you pretty much can only get it like post game, basically.
No, you can get it right
No,
away.
but I mean like on your first play. So like you
Yeah, I
could get it.
found it right away.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh right. I guess getting the trophy required it. The item was just like you just
Yeah,
fight
it's
some
just in a
dudes.
cave. Yeah. It's like under a bridge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still like amazed how many items I'm missing.
I don't know how many you're missing.
At least 2 to Estus flax and at least 3
Smooth
coins.
coins,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, any kind of like completion in that respect, like while still meaning to me because I was doing most of my like cleanup in New Game Plus, so I already had like double of everything and missed stuff in my first playthrough, and it's like whatever, man.
Okay. So I entered the golden path. May or may not be correct. And what do I try to read these in this state? I don't even know if that like makes sense. I don't even know where to start, right?
Hmm.
This doesn't answer the whole like singing dealio. I'm trying to think about what unsing can mean. Should I translate this block of text?
Which?
The one in the middle.
You could? I don't know if I've read that one. It might help though,
You
in
think so?
some way. Well, or I could tell you why it might help.
No, if you think it's worth translating, I'll translate it.
I don't know if it'll tell you anything, but
Well, which is it? All right.
I don't know what it says.
All right. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, just get my paper out real quick and translate this very slowly. To pray be still for a moment and rest. Ruin? Seems weird. Is that right? Yeah, ruin. Ruin seeker. Praise and hold be for a short time. No holy being. Interesting. We're getting somewhere, possibly. Will ever hear you but venerate? Is that what that says?
That is a word.
It is a word, but I'm like, okay. Um, those who but venerate those who that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna reread that. Oh. All right, but venerate those who give of of or up. Do I have a P somewhere? No. Those who give of their doesn't like grammatically make complete sense. Or and awaken the tools of a last J. What? That sentence doesn't make sense. I should have written it down because what? I don't understand what I just read.
No holy being will ever hear you, but venerate those who give of their core and awaken the tools of a last age. Is that?
Oh, it's backwards age, not J. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Say that again.
No holy being will ever hear you, but venerate those who give of their core and awaken the tools of a last age. Seems like that should be lost. Is that what it says? That one's covered.
Yeah, that's probably lost, not last. Right, those who give? Was that what that was? Give of their core. And was it awaken? Awaken. Okay. Oh no, this stream's been just garbage the whole time. I can't stream this game apparently. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The frame just like fucking die. It's fine in game, but for some reason it completely kills OBS. I have no idea why. I could try dropping the resolution, but that would require taking the stream down again, but
Mhm.
to give their core and awaken the tools of a lost age. I mean, that sounds like a hint, right? And to you, you're like, yeah, okay, makes sense. And to me, I'm like, what the fuck
No,
is he
I
talking
have
about?
no idea what this is talking about.
Okay. It seems related, right, though, right?
Maybe. I think it's just talking about the monoliths or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you pray at to get the cores of the things to do the stuff or whatever.
Maybe. In that case, it's not very helpful, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it actually does say what I was hoping, I guess, but
Oh no.
uh, I
I mean, no holy being will ever hear you, I
it's
guess.
true. Yeah.
So how could I possibly unsing to something that can't hear me?
By not pressing the B button? I don't know, man.
I mean, I tried that. That was like the first thing you do. The default is to not do things. Is there like a way to? I
I
mean,
don't know. I think this is probably more confusing than helpful, but
you can pray without singing. I don't know if that's like the solution or part of the solution. But yes, I think that was probably more confusing than anything else. I still don't know why the camera does that. Yeah, like this area is like, I mean, frames still kind of suck, pager, but it's like watchable when I'm not in the menu. For some reason, the menu is just everything dies. All right. Well, I don't really feel like that like necessarily helped me very much.
No.
Unsing to them the greatest song, song of the golden path as seen from within. I mean, I can just try doing the thing I suggested. I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't know what you suggested.
Singing with the song muted.
Sounds powerful.
I don't think I did anything different. It was a fun idea. I mean, I can turn the music off, but I don't know. It's kind of just random stuff. I don't really feel like I understand the puzzle. I don't know what "as seen from within" could possibly really mean.
Well, what is that phrase applying to?
Unsing the greatest song as seen from within.
Okay, what is the song?
The
According
song
to the
is
sentence.
the song of the golden path. I mean, if you just pretend it's not a song and just say "song has replaced the golden path" is, unsing to them the golden path as seen from within.
Hmm.
There's a couple ways I guess I hadn't specifically tried, which is to do the golden path starting from the center and then enter the combination backwards. It could mean that.
Wait. How is that any different than normal?
That is different.
What do you mean by backwards?
You enter the combination backwards.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But it's kind of a guess. It's a little unclear that if as seen from within is applying to the golden path or is being applied to the unsinging.
Hmm.
Or them, I guess, is also. But I don't really have any other leads. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's like maybe it's a thing to do to like each letter. Like when you line them up, and it's like something you have to write. I don't know. Should I try to think that I said I was gonna try?
You could. I'm still not exactly sure what it was, but
Entering golden path backwards and reverse.
is that the same as
No.
180-degree rotation?
No, it's not.
It's still not.
I think. Because if you start from within,
Hmm.
you flip. Maybe. Because if you start from the inside, like from the other end, it's
Uh-huh.
equivalent to reversing the order of the directions and also reversing all the directions.
Right. I see.
If you also reverse the N, then it's just reversing the direction of the regular input, which means it's the same thing as a 180-degree rotation. So you're right.
Hmm.
Weird. Sure, there's some weird like group theory thing involved there.
Yeah. I mean, you're
I guess
close.
I am.
Yeah.
Another dumb way of thinking is if you're, because this is just I didn't really want to think about it this way because it's kind of contrary into like how all these mechanics work.
Mhm.
Is like from the perspective of you standing on the path and like walking along it. And the reason why it's like weird is because like every direction ends up being just left or right.
Straight? Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you turn, it's like left, right, except for the
Mhm,
places where you have
mhm,
brakes, then you go forward.
hmm.
So it's like it is like a path, but it's just so different. I don't know if that like makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, not unlike the previous puzzle, there's just so many ways that you can interpret this that are all reasonable.
Yeah. That's like the thing is I wouldn't mind I would just say like just try them. But the problem is path is so fucking long. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's what part of me is just like just tell me the answer because I just like don't want to like
Tell me the answer so we can both go to bed.
well not only that like even if I like try something I don't have confidence I entered it in
Mm,
correctly.
mm,
Even like I mean when I entered the golden path the first time it took me 3 tries.
mhm.
So anything involving entering the golden path now is going to be like I have to have like some confidence that it's the right thing before I even try it, or I have
Mm,
no confidence that I even entered it right. I'm not actually eliminating information by trying something.
right. Yeah.
I mean, I already tried just entering it from starting from the inside and just entering it going out just normally,
Mhm. Mhm.
and that didn't work.
Right.
And so I interpret unsing to be like undo, so enter in reverse order.
Mhm.
And from within is like start from the middle. But I don't know. I don't really feel like that's correct. Where's my mixer? Apparently, like disconnected at some point. But you said that idea was like on the right track,
Yeah, you're close.
which is why I don't want to actually do it because I know it's
Uh,
not right. All while singing with the game muted.
mhm. While standing on your head and turning your 3DS upside down.
Closing the lid. uh,
Well,
hmm.
I don't think you're really gonna like the reward that you get from this anyway, so
Achievement, achievement.
no. No, this is completely
Oh my god, it's not even the achievement.
no.
Oh my gosh. I kind of assumed the letters are gonna like fix themselves and I can walk around and translate a hidden message.
That is correct.
Okay. I thought it just also would be an achievement.
No, the message is the reward.
Ah, I see. I don't think that really changes things though.
No.
I feel like we like long since passed doing things because the reward is valuable.
It's true. It's definitely true.
Well, I guess I'll just. I mean, does as seen from within mean starting from the center spot, or is it different or more to it than that?
Unseeing means starting from the center spot.
Okay. That's not at all what I expected you to say. So then what does as seen from within mean? Like, do I do it here? Man, I could try. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Excuse me.
You can like really get in here. Maybe you have to do something like stand inside.
I don't think anything that you do in here, aside from the directions you press, changes the outcome of the text. Could be wrong, but
I mean, if you've already done this before, then I'm gonna assume that nothing really matters except for pressing the directions.
mhm.
As seen from within. I mean, I don't really feel like this makes any sense to me, but like, you could like flip this left to right
Mm-hmm.
because you're like looking at this from the back side of this.
Mm-hmm.
But that, like, I guess only works if you interpret this as being like this path represents like the face of the door, which is like not how I interpret this. I didn't really interpret it as anything like that. Yeah, I could try it.
Try it.
It's kind of random.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably reload the room. I never trust this game.
You should definitely reload the room.
Keys are sticky. Don't know if that key counted. Well, that's nonsense.
Is it?
Kinda. There's a missing tile, which could be like the start of the sentence. But then
Mm.
there's a random dot.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what?
Try to read it.
Okay, fine. It seems like nonsense to me, but I'll take your word for it. He'll start from the gap. uh, I don't understand. It's like, do you fear the eyes of the far shore, Co? Or is this Go? No, it's Co.
Let's go.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
What is Co?
Yeah, what is dot?
I assumed it was a period.
Yeah, basically. I guess.
But doesn't make sense. I mean, this could just be a form of like text that hasn't come up in a way that hasn't been explained. Also, if this is a message, I'm surprised they didn't like change the color of the characters so you knew you entered it right.
Yeah, they're beyond caring if you get things at this point.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I know what the far shore is. This. But I don't know what they're talking about by the eyes. Do you fear the eyes? I don't know why it's the eyes. Why is it not the eyes? I like double check that like
Starts with a vowel.
hmm?
Because eyes starts with a vowel. Isn't that the rule?
Okay, I don't know. You're just like some like Middle English stuff. I don't know those rules.
What? What? It's just English.
It's just the
It's like
eyes.
a and it's the and the. It's like the same rule.
Dumb. No, it's just the and the.
Maybe in your dialect.
You just use the if you want to be fancy.
Yeah. Well. Congrats, I guess.
Is there like a thing to do?
Technically.
Okay.
I knew what to do with this information, and I didn't do it because I decided at this point that I didn't care, and then I looked up, like, the rest of it. There's, like, more,
Oh,
but
fun.
it's not, uh, it's not in game.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, it's a hacking URL.
Is this CO or KO then?
That's
Huh?
CO.
Okay. So this is a URL then.
Mm-hmm.
Why would how would I ever like guess that?
Because there's a dot and a CO at the end. I don't know. That's a fairly normal.
When was the last time I ever visited a website that was .co?
I mean, I don't know if I visited one recently, but I know it's a thing.
I don't know, man.
As I said, they're far beyond caring if you get things at this point, but
I can see why you stop going further
yeah,
if they ask you to go out of game to continue.
exactly. Yeah. It's just like, no, I'm not visiting your website. I am content.
So how much more is there?
Not too much, but it's like not. It's like, you know, you do like spectral analysis on audio files and that kind of like garbage. Like you're just not doing it on your own. Like it.
Got it.
Unless you're like the kind of person that already has like seen this in a million places before or whatever. I guess like Fez did the same kind of thing, and it's also in some other game I don't remember, but
Oh, really? It puts you back here if you die. Well, that answers that question.
what happened?
if you die after sleeping in the bed. We wondered if it put you back to the save point, like in in the
Oh,
dream world or the waking world or whatever.
mhm.
It puts you back at the bed.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the bed counts as like a checkpoint.
Cool.
So that you can't do shenanigans like sleep at a or use a statue, switch worlds, then like die and then end up in like that spot in the other world or something like that. 'Cause that would be
Mm-hmm.
hilarious.
It'd be interesting. I don't actually know how useful it would be, but it would be interesting. I guess, yeah,
You
if
could
you...
cheese some of the puzzles. Well,
Yeah.
you could also like soft lock yourself if you
I
like,
mean,
assuming you don't have information. Like you
right.
could warp into the dark forest and then like not be able to leave and
Mm.
like not know how to leave.
Or warp into Dark Quarry and realize that everything is just, like, still there.
Yeah,
Or something,
you
yeah.
warp into a dark quarry, you're just like in death, and you're just like,
Yeah.
ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. Definitely, like these last two puzzles were definitely less interesting than a lot of other stuff in the game.
Mhm.
I mean, figuring out the language is fun. I'm still missing 2 characters though, even after all of that.
Which ones are you missing?
Here, let me get the camera back on.
What is a vowel and,
One's a vowel, one's a consonant.
I don't know which vowel it is. I think
I'm missing
the
this one
consonant is, like,
and this consonant.
it's SH upside down, right? So I
Yeah,
think it's, like, supposed to be like a ZH kind of sound. Like a zha instead of a sh.
but there's already a
Which,
J.
no, not a jaw, a zha.
I see.
Yeah. And it's a very rare sound, so it's probably why you didn't
Yeah, that
come
makes
across
sense.
it. Yeah. I don't know which vowel you're missing, but it's probably just some long vowel.
Um, I mean, there's a bunch that it could be oi, right?
Yeah, that's probably it actually. Yeah, I think that's right.
That would be the one I would.
I think that's right.
But yeah, I mean, that's also a sound that doesn't really come up very much.
Mm.
But I would have been perfectly content not translating and knowing that just the game can be translated, right?
Yeah, same. Well,
Leave that
yeah,
to the
I mean,
people that are like kind of hardcore about that stuff, because there are people who are.
I enjoyed doing it personally. It's just that I didn't.
I didn't
After
mind
that,
it.
it
I didn't mind
was like,
doing that. I guess the thing I didn't like was how it was for that one
yeah,
puzzle.
I
Like
agree. I mean, it
if
gives you all sorts of other information as well, obviously, but
yeah, but the
it's
fact that
not.
you
It's
can
all like lore and also just like
or flavor
flavor or whatever.
or
Yeah.
information you could have obtained in other ways.
Mm. I mean, again, personally, I learned about the bed from translating the text, but
Hmm. I do think that is like
there's definitely a lot of like very direct information when you translate things. Like I said, the thing that you were talking about with um the grave location, the like in the quarry or whatever, like yeah, that text there like literally says like you don't know how to get here, go behind the door in the mountains.
uh
It's like yeah.
it's like interesting because it's like if you do the effort for that, then you get like more information. But it's also like I don't know. I mean, I guess not for everything, but for a lot of the things in there, it's like, okay, are you really gonna learn how to translate this text without like learning the like? I guess it's like tangential. Like, there's no reason you can't. But like,
I mean, I do think that the last page is fairly extremely useful to figuring out how to
hmm,
not the page on top of the mountain, it's like the second to last page you get. I think it's the one from getting 10 fairies is the one that gives you the grid of characters.
yeah, this one.
Which, Um, the one on page 54 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I have it open.
Yeah.
I'm mixed, right?
You don't
Actually,
need it, obviously, but I feel like the also in conjunction with the like sword fox information there, that's like a pretty good hint on how it works.
the sword foxing actually helped me a lot less than other things because I looked at
Same,
because
but
I thought at first it's like, oh, it's gotta be like tunic or tunic
mm,
and like and it was just like nothing was making sense.
mm,
The thing that kind of was really what started piecing together was when I started going like, okay, well, let's go to words that are pretty easy to figure out, like this page
mhm,
and this page,
mm,
and like just see if I can come up with a rule that like becomes like that like works. And then
right,
once I did all this, I went back here and I was like, oh, does that rule apply here? And I was like, yes. The only thing I really learned on this page was like the idea of it every character is
splitting,
two
yes,
characters.
same, yeah, that's
But
also
I did
important for
kind of already
information.
have the idea. I just didn't really like was hoping
Mhm.
well, at first I thought that wasn't even in English. Um
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I
but
had
like
like my
this page kind of also sort of hints that, right?
does, but it's like a bit conflated with the dot information, so it's like
It's true.
yeah, I mean,
And
it does, but it also
there's
like
also isn't enough information to be able to say like, oh, it's like outer and inner. This could be like
mhm,
upper and lower. And like the whole like rule with the line is not like explained.
yeah,
It's just there to like, oh, these
like
are
font or whatever,
well, no, they're useful because they help
like
distinguish
the
words.
words. It's true, yeah.
Like they also have spaces, but like it's
Mhm.
useful. I don't know why there was breaks in some of the words. That
Oh, the only place that happened was in the water message, and that also upset me, which is another reason why I didn't
well,
like
and
that
here,
puzzle.
well, this one's also slightly different because it's there's just a dash, which I guess is just a
Yeah, no,
hyphen.
it's literally just a hyphen, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know why there's
No.
a hyphen here because unsing is not like a hyphenated word. Like it's a
I
weird
mean,
like you're introducing a language mechanic that doesn't exist anywhere else in the book, and it doesn't need to
yeah,
be there.
yeah, I guess. I mean, is unsing really a word? I don't know, but
Not really, but I don't think the hyphen is. I mean, whatever. The hyphen was more confusing than without, in my opinion.
mm,
But also, yeah, I don't know why this one has all sorts of random dashes.
the water puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that the reason for that is supposed to be that like it's like revealed ink, but like not completely or whatever because it's a water dipping in water. It's like the only reason that
That doesn't make sense to me. Because you need to reveal it in water to see the text.
yeah, and it's like a spotty revelation or whatever. I don't like it, but that's like the reason.
Is that your theory or is that the reason?
Uh, I've seen that from other sources as well, but
It doesn't make any sense. That would play better if it was like
if
the,
the image was as well and anything else was, I know.
yeah, it seems more like information than missing information.
I agree, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, I spent a long time like on the wrong path, like trying to figure out what the deal with those gaps was, and then they're just
Yeah.
not
This puzzle is
relevant at
also
all.
like even after I solved an end, because I was thinking about how it's annoying that this is like an English required puzzle. It's
It's
like
a super English
but
required
it's
puzzle.
doubly so because it's like a
Yeah,
bunch of English puns. So it's
yeah,
like
yeah. It's kind of not okay in that way, but
yeah, even the end. It's also like extremely cryptic compared to like all of the trophies. All the trophies just
mm,
like do the thing.
mm,
Or it was like a mechanical puzzle. Like there's like something that you didn't know you could do that you like have to like figure out.
mhm.
So I like the whole like you stand in the water reveals information.
Yeah,
But I kind of
and
feel
then
like
there's
that
like
should have
seven
just
more steps after that, and
I
it's
feel like
like
that just
bad.
should have been it. Like at the
Yeah.
bottom of the page, they have the picture of like the thing, and then the right side is like the password you type in, right?
Mm.
and then or maybe like another pictorial puzzle to figure out what the password is or whatever.
Mm,
Not like a language based one.
mhm. Agreed.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. I'm still like, I know it's like whatever's instruction manual, but I still like was very confident that this list of instructions was somehow the puzzle, and it's just like a guide or whatever.
Mhm.
I guess the word that's circled is the word for air, but like I don't know. Do I want to translate that enough to figure out like why that part's circled and question marked?
Don't remember what it all says, but
Just
you, it probably isn't too terribly
still don't know
interesting,
what the
but
heck this thing is.
same. It might just be nothing.
Just like a weird symbol.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might be. Maybe you have to. Oh, there is actually one other puzzle, I guess, that you didn't do, but it also doesn't matter at all. It's on the back page.
This page,
Like the back cover.
like the actual cover.
There's yeah.
Was it this text?
Yeah, it like tells you to do a thing, you do a thing, and you get a coin.
It's a coin. That's
I
funny.
mean, there might be more to it, and I don't know, but
Did you do it?
yeah, to do it.
Okay. Is it worth doing?
Not really. I mean, at
Okay.
least in this case, it like basically it tells you go to a place, enter this code. It like literally gives you the directions in text, and then you do it, and you get the coin. So
It's just like totally like unhinted to do so.
right.
I mean, at first I thought it was just like the stats, but they were clearly different, so I knew what they were.
Yeah, yeah,
I for some reason just kind of assumed this was going to be like 6 virtues or something like that, but like, yeah, sure, whatever. Guess
yeah.
makes sense. Clearly missing some coins and possibly some stats.
Oh no, not that kind of coin.
Oh.
Like currency. Literally one like cube or whatever of currency.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually useless.
Yeah. Remember, kids.
I
Disappointment is a gift too.
guess so. So there's no way to fight the boss anymore, right?
You can. If you just walked up to her and like smack her with the sword, it
Uh,
initiates the fight. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was actually added in, I think, a couple days after release though, because it was missable for some
Interesting.
time and people were like not happy with that, I guess.
Yeah, because the fight's good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good fight. I was actually thinking how like the difficulty scale in the game is a little weird, but that's probably just partly because of like how I progressed through the game.
Mm,
But like the first real boss, I know there's some like earlier bosses like they get the sword and the first bell and whatever, but the first real boss, which is the boss for the West Bell,
sure.
that fight was pretty tough. And then like
Well,
all the rest of the fights were like really easy in comparison.
so there's a few things possibly going on there. I'm trying to remember, but I think that during that fight you had the card equipped that lowers your defense, which
Oh,
I mean
maybe.
the extra attack is good, but the lower defense obviously doesn't help. So
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea. I still don't know what like a bunch of the cards do, even now.
yeah,
Like I've no idea what perfume or anklet do, or dagger
anklet.
strap.
I mean, do you want me to tell you any of
Yeah,
them?
sure, go ahead.
The anklet makes you move faster, move speed up.
Okay,
It's like minor, but
I didn't even notice. I think I
Yeah.
mentioned like I might be faster, but I couldn't really tell.
Mhm. The dagger strap makes the wind up for the ice dagger faster, shorter,
Okay.
and perfume I think makes your stamina refill slightly more quickly.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, I think the other ones you kind of knew. You had the muffling bell on in some like really good places, and I think that was
Yeah, I mean, like, there's certain areas like where I was like for example, I went to the
like in the
cathedral.
cathedral. You
The
had the muffling bell
cathedral, I was
on, and
like,
that
I
was
walked in, I was like, okay, muffling bell time.
yeah. So yeah, I didn't have the muffing bell for a very, very long
I
time. So
see.
I like not until New Game Plus or whatever. So that area sucked for me.
Yeah, because the enemies there are really annoying to
Yeah,
kill.
yeah. Like I saw you just like walk through the room with the birds and none of them like aggroed you, and I was like, oh my god, this is brilliant.
Yeah, it's like you had to kill like one enemy in the entire area, and that was like the enemy that's like literally like on the bridge.
Mm,
And maybe there's a way to
yeah.
avoid that. I still like I play through the game and I still kind of feel like there's like a weird like pacifist like thing possible.
I mean, you have to kill the
Yeah, the
bosses.
boss isn't the problem, but maybe just non-boss kills.
I mean, I don't think it's
But there was but that was
like
the
rewarding
reason
or whatever,
the thing
but
is with like the muffling bell, it kind of felt like, oh, you can traverse these areas in a particular way to like avoid aggro. So I wonder if there was like a thing with the cathedral that you have to like one of the instructions is like to not kill anyone.
Mhm,
And I thought that was like going to be like a thing in the
mhm.
instruction list once it gets translated. But
I mean, it's
no.
probably possible to like only kill bosses or whatever,
But
but I don't think the
there's a
game
lot
like
like this area too, the
recognizes.
frog's domain. Like you can like avoid every fight really easily. There's like hidden paths like everywhere that like
Mhm.
let you bypass like every single encounter.
Oh.
And it's like I mean, I that's certainly useful if you come here very early, right? And you get
Mhm.
the hook shot like first or
First.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like you
Mhm.
don't want to fight anything. You might not even have a sword, right?
Right.
So that makes sense in that context.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's like a few areas that are like that. I was kind of like, curious.
So apparently there is actually also one other card
Oh,
hidden in the game. Um, it's like I think it's in like a bomb wall somewhere. Um, it apparently it doubles your invulnerability frames during a roll.
huh.
Yeah.
That sounds quite good.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you exactly where it is though.
Yeah.
I know vaguely, but without like exploring or whatever, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb walls are all hinted actually though, as far as I know.
Are they? What about
Yes.
like walls you can just like press B in front of?
I think you found like all three of them. Which
It
are
was so
hinted
weird.
by the map, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they generally were all hidden by the map.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. The ones in the cathedrals weren't really hidden on the map. Because the map was like weirdly like useless.
I mean, I understood the map. I don't know. I didn't have any.
The map was like a weird view from like the side of the area, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's like a path that exists somewhere like hand wavy, right?
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't tell, like you can't tell if you're like if it's like in a room you've been in or not because of like
Right.
how everything just like overlaps.
Well, if you assume that like you're trying to like
Like I
do something to
definitely
like one
found
of
the
those
path.
walls or whatever, there's only one wall that like is at the right
I thought it was in the
coordinates.
floor. Like I thought there was a hidden floor path, like in a
Mm,
room. That's what it looked like. Because there's rooms I could be in on the map that were like at the spot. The problem was
sure.
that it was like a hidden room in a spot that like overlaps another room. Like the fact that I found the hidden wall happened complete by accident.
Mhm.
So Yeah, I don't know. And like once you found the one hidden wall, then I was like, okay, well now I know like where the rest of the hidden walls are. And
Hmm.
but like it was a kind of thing where the first wall, because they had a hidden wall behind a hidden wall. So
Hmm.
like if the first wall was hidden in a different way, like not a B wall or whatever, and then
Hmm.
the second one was, I might have found it that way.
Sure.
But the fact that the first one was just like also one was just like I still don't know how I found that. I kind of had like the same experience when I found the wall like in like bottom of the well. Like I was just like the map says there's a thing here. What do I do? And then it just opened, and I was like, I didn't like consciously press B in front of the wall to open it. Like even when the wall opened, I don't know what I did that caused the wall to open.
Right.
Like I don't know if I just pushed against the wall for a while, or if I was standing around for a while, or if I dashed into it, or I slashed my sword. Like I did a whole bunch of things. I don't know what triggered the wall to actually open.
Right.
So that felt a little like Dark Soulsy, except for in Dark Souls that stuff is like never required.
Well.
They call them like illusory walls, where you just stand in front of a wall and press B or A or
Hmm.
whatever, and it like reveals like a hidden secret. Sometimes the secret is like literally like a checkpoint. So like there's like secret checkpoints.
Hmm.
Um, sometimes they have like entire areas hidden that way. Um, but it's never required. Like you can play through the whole game without opening a single fake
I
wall.
mean, that's true in this game too, right?
Uh, I
And
guess that you
those
only
are
need it for
all
the
just.
trophy. No, that's not true. You need it for get to. Oh, I guess you can leave and go all the way around. Technically, because the wall that you first discover in bottom of the well, the only thing it gets you to is to the entrance.
No, it doesn't even do that. It gets you a coin. That's all it is.
No, it doesn't.
Yes. It doesn't
No, it
go. It
doesn't.
doesn't go through.
It takes you to the ladder, which goes up. When you go through that wall, there's a room. You open a
Yeah.
door, then there's a checkpoint in the next room. And in that room, there's a ladder that goes up. And that
You can't
ladder
get.
takes you to the entrance of the next area. But you could have gotten the area you could go to, like you can leave all the way around and then enter from the other place.
That's not how it was laid out.
Time to go. I mean, it wasn't required. It's just like it's a massive amount of backtracking you have to do if you don't.
It doesn't save any backtracking.
Here. Actually, I don't think this ladder's gonna be particularly helpful, but whatever. No, not really. This unfortunate area is like unfortunately annoying to traverse.
Hmm.
You get to this like middle layer. Alright. I don't know why that moves every time you enter. Okay, right here. This spot that I'm at right now, as soon as I'm done loading, this very long loading. This is the illusory wall.
That's just always open.
Is it?
Yes.
Then where was the illusory wall?
It's in the next room. Yeah. It's
Was this
this wall.
one?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
Gets you this chest and then the one across. But you can't get down from here, so it's literally just chests.
Okay. I guess I thought it was for this other door.
Yeah.
It's still extra weird though. I don't know. I'm just not I'm not a fan of them.
Sure. No. s-
I mean, the map
I,
hints it, which is fine. It's just a weird interaction that the player has to do.
mm-hmm. It's kind of like there has to be a something here, so eventually you figure it out or whatever. But
I guess I would have preferred them just to be bomb walls, to be completely honest.
sure, yeah.
I mean, there weren't many examples of that, but if they were just like more frequent and more consistent, then it could have just been a mechanic that the player would have been like trained to do.
Mm-hmm. There's actually like a ton of bomb walls though.
I'm sure there are.
Like
I
they're
mean,
just randomly all over the place, but
I looked around for them and I didn't really see many, but I hit the wrong button. Aw. You. Thank you.
Congrats. But yeah, they like don't get you anything. It's usually just like ammo and
Mm-hmm.
that's basically just ammo, yeah. Maybe an effigy at best.
Right.
By the way, New Game Plus, your like effigy count stays. So you can like re-get all the effigies and they're all worth 500 coins.
Huh.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, right. I still am like upset that wasn't a puzzle that involved using the stick.
Yeah. It just immediately becomes useless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause that would have been I thought there like would have a thing where you had to light your torch as like your stick as be a torch.
Yeah, it does not work that way. Apparently.
That would have been like but then they give you the lantern. But like they still could have had things be like light things on fire or whatever with your torch. And like that could have been like
There's just like not actually very many like interactions with like the environment in this game in general.
hmm.
Like most of like all the secret stuff is like the Holy Cross.
There's a lot of secrets are just Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Which is like it's fine. Like I would say that this game doesn't have like many hidden mechanics. They just kind of dish them out very slowly to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's fine. Like I don't think there's like an issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like kind of like a point where it's like when you get the Holy Cross, it's like we gave you you've unlocked the password tool basically.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we have like a password tool, all of like the remaining puzzles are going to be like here's an arbitrary like question and you have to enter some arbitrary password. Like it kind of like loses any like elegance in a lot of the solutions, if you know what I mean? Because
Sure.
the solutions could be like anything.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't like somehow like integral to like the world. But it's fine. I would say it was a little much. There was like I think they probably could have done with having a few fewer fairies, personally. Some of the fairies were like basically identical to each other in terms of like how you obtain them.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't like a big deal.
I
So it
think
was,
the thing with the fairies, more than like collecting them all or whatever, is that as you do like the different fairies and even the ones that are like similar, you might like only do like one or the other if you're, not exploring too heavily or whatever. The
it's
thing that
kind of like the
that
Odyssey
does
approach.
in it, like aside from just the collection, is it like teaches you more about the Holy Cross. Like from some fairies somewhere, you'll learn how the breaks work, and that's important to solve the Golden Path, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need that information, and so like that kind of
Right.
knowing what kinds of things are required or whatever is all information that you need for the Golden Path. But so I think maybe the idea there was to just have like enough that as you explore around, if you're like doing them, you will kind of learn the different mechanics one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I suppose.
that was kind of my take on the fairies. But
Mm-hmm. But also like, I mean, because kind of on that was like, you can't even do the Golden Path until you've like done enough fairies, right?
yeah, you get half of them. Yeah.
Which at that point you've probably run into the break mechanic.
Right.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just to kind of wrap things up so I can stop streaming. Um Overall the game was very good. I enjoyed the game a lot. The gameplay was fun, like just like the normal game. Movement was fine. I liked exploring the world. There was like tons of secrets to find. I always still feel like I've missed secrets everywhere. Um, but it was like very like rewarding to find like a hidden path like constantly. And um there's like non-linear aspects, but they do a good job of like kind of indicating where you like should or shouldn't be at certain points by just having like the strength of the enemies, which some people may have problems with. I'm used to that kind of stuff. It shows up in Dark Souls, so like if you go in areas too hard, you kind of just go somewhere else. um, the fights were fun. Um, they're like reasonably challenging. Some were easier than others, as I mentioned. Like I found that uh the I feel like the hardest fight of the game is probably the scavenger fight.
Scavenger is hard. Yeah.
Um, Even though the final boss is probably like much more complex, just like having the much improved dash makes that fight way more manageable.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously doing the fight, you know, first try or whatever, it's another story. But like casual play, right?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, all the areas kind of felt like it felt kind of dungeony. I mean, there were technically keys, but like even though they weren't like really what I would consider like a Zelda style dungeon, I felt like the areas did like a reasonable job kind of like capturing kind of like somewhat the feeling of that, like just how it's like you have this area, you have like some tasks to do, you have to figure out what to do, you like make progress, you get an item, you fight a boss, right? So like I think they did a good job making things kind of dungeon-esque without being actual dungeons, and I think it was just interesting. Obviously all the puzzle stuff was generally pretty fun. Um, uh, kind of like diving into like getting all like the like I mean the hero the golden path was a good puzzle. Like it was a really fun puzzle to do. The only thing I've complained about is just the fact that like entering the passwords is always like you never know if you're entering it right. In some ways, like I can't like if there's like a weird mechanic where you have like I guess if I had like a suggestion on the front and maybe like there's like it kind of breaks some like UI or whatever. But like if you're entering a path, like I kind of wish it just showed it on screen, like what you were writing in. And like I kind of get they don't want to do that because like before you know the paths exist, they don't want to like show the paths being written as you draw because then it's like you might be able to figure it out on your own kind of thing, like what it means. But I don't know, maybe there's like something that like unlocks that. I don't really know. Maybe that just is too arbitrary. But the end result was like I frequently had trouble entering passwords, especially on the Switch Pro controller. And like the golden path like would have been a nightmare to enter on the D-pad. Just absolute like garbage. And I don't know if they're going to make a change for the Switch version for that, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
It's pretty unfortunate. Language stuff, as mentioned before, cool, but kind of lame that it's like language locked to English and also gives you like actual rewards. So it's fine for me because I'm an English speaker, but like not fine for people who are not. And yeah, we've made our previous complaints about the needing to use the language for a single trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Any other things I thought of? I don't know. Remember what else?
You're asking me to read your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. There's the areas were cool. Like there was a lot of like
Yeah.
really like unique like there's like I mean nothing's ever truly like unique these days, but like there was a lot of just like this was like a really good like sequence of like ways to reveal like areas of the player. Like going to the spirit world was great. Like going into the whole into the ziggurat, that was like a really good expression. Like when you go, or like when you're in the cathedral and you fall down the ladder into the spot below, that was great, right? There's like all those
Mm.
kind of like when you are just like the game just drops you into like a totally new area that like it's like how does this like keep going? Like how does this still exist? And it's just I don't know. It was always that was always good. And like I mean I remember when the ziggurat was like you're basically like how deep can this possibly go, right? Yeah. You just kind of kept going down. Art was great. Music was fantastic. I don't know. I wish my stream worked better. I don't know if that's like an issue specifically for this game. I don't know. Part of it, I wonder if that problem is that apparently the game is running at like 500 FPS apparently. Very confused by that. So maybe that's like why my stream is having issues for some reason. And no, I don't know why the game is running at 500 FPS. Okay. I think I'm out of things. There's more to talk about, I'm sure, but I'm not thinking of them. So I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. Next time I stream, I'm not sure I will like do more playthroughs of this or not. Before I was interested in it. Now that I've kind of like done 2 streams of just writing down text, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little burned out. If that like hadn't existed, I probably would have jumped into another playthrough. So it's a little like
Oops.
a little oops, yeah. A little unfortunate. But maybe I'll do it just for funsies, but I might also just move on with my life.
Hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for watching and see y'all around another time.